The massive machine sits silent in the darkness. The intertwining tubes are like sprawling rhizomes, shoots growing out at the ends. Each shoot is an electrode glowing faintly, absorbing nutrients from the life form underneath. The missing pioneers lie side by side, electrodes in their heads. They breathe and their hearts beat, but they are oblivious to what is happening around them. A silvery liquid flows through the tube, converging on the device at the center of the room. It seems more alive than the dozen of catatonic test subjects.
How could this be? Helen? Why?
Dirk, Gale, Sophia, they're all here. Let them go.
Please, keep your voice down. Don't startle them. Wait here a while, my friends. Everything will be alright once I take care of this little problem. I promise.
Are you talking to them? I doubt they can hear you. I've never seen symptoms like these. Except on the unconscious Joyce. The electrodes in the silver liquid, they're connected to their central nervous systems, aren't they?
Dorothy! Why is Helen here?
She was worried that she would fail Ferdinand's test. I made a suggestion.
A suggestion? To become a test subject? Helen was chatting with us just this morning. Now she lies here as conscious as a plank of wood.
I want to help her, Elena. I can feel her pain. Just like I feel all of theirs. Helen's steps are weighing an entire family down. She lives in constant fear. She would take her own life if Ferdinand fired her. To stop now would be to deliver them into the hands of merciless fate. I can't do something so cruel.
Stop. Stop with the self-righteousness already, or I can't promise I'll keep my finger off the trigger.
Your hatred of me stems from your lack of understanding of what you see, and of me, but I understand you.
Like hell you do? You understand it so well, you'll be oh so benevolently give us a chance at a new life, instead of dying in a catastrophe or getting eaten by monsters. We get to be technically alive, half corpses in the lab of a big corporation. Where do I line up to kiss your feet?
Have you never thought about it, Sonny? Why is that some people with oripathy can keep working, while others are forced to leave their homes?
Don't need you to tell me. The day after I got diagnosed, I found my insurance contract and pink slip waiting for me. The contract was 569 pages. The sheet telling me I was fired didn't fill half the paper. There aren't a lot of companies out there willing to hire an infected. We gotta prove we're worth that outrageous insurance premium.
Don't you think it's unfair?
Kinda goes without saying, doesn't it?
Then you should understand.
I can't reach Silencer Grey. The site must be entirely closed off.
Ferdinand.
Closing off the lab is just the means, not the end. Ferdinand is planning something at Site 359.
Doctor, Silence and the others are in danger. We're not getting anything from their side. Should we move to assist?
Telopsis.
True. Data transmission from Device 9 is different from standard communication. We'll need a moment's signal to see what Telopsis is seeing. I'll try to sync up with her. Are you sure you want to meet with him alone, Miss Franks?
Yes, I have permission from the Bureau.
They say that man, Locke Williams, is a complete nutjob. He got 100 years in prison for his cruel human experimentation.
I know. I've sat in his lectures before.
The scientists are out of their minds. Sorry. Forgot you were a scientist too. But you're such a gentle, elegant lady. Surely you're not like them.
I understand. Thank you for being concerned about my safety. I'll be careful.
How long do you expect you'll be in there?
An hour. I can come back again same time next week, if necessary.
You want to talk to him that badly? He doesn't usually care about other people. Maybe it's because of all the things people ask him for. I'm the only one asking for help.
Everyone deserves a chance. We should all have equal access to opportunity. Differences in talent should not determine one's destiny. When someone with talent becomes privileged because of that talent, they are infringing on someone else's interests, undermining fairness. I'm among the privileged. and I'm ashamed of my luck. I wanted to pull you out of the bog before it swallowed you. Dirk, Helen, and you, Sonny. I have done all this in the hopes that one day fortune will smile only upon those who work hard, rather than favor the so-called talented. I've spent many years working towards this goal. Altering the individual to make it stronger does not solve the problem. Those who are born strong can be even stronger with the same alterations, widening the gap even further. In order to achieve true equality, I must...
You wanted to eliminate individual differences? The unconscious test subjects, Originium arts constructs with emotional responses, a massive machine that links them together. Your experiments, I've heard of something like them before, but I thought it was just a mad dream, one that failed a long time ago.
Mad dream? There's no such a thing as mad science. It's just a means to an end. We can't ignore or forget the innate differences between individuals, but that doesn't mean we have to be burdened by them forever. My technology will allow people to stand before each other as equals, sharing equally the soil, the air, and the rain. No longer will their footsteps be stopped by mountains, nor their sight be obstructed by storms. They will look into the distance from a place of safety, without having to endure the toil of long journeys and separation from their loved ones. Don't you understand the beauty of such a future?
Did I never actually understand? What exactly were we doing here?
We've been looking for the caster behind the silver constructs. We thought it was the individual pioneers, but we were wrong. Caster was all of them.
You have a sharp eyes, Dr. Silence.
Director Franks, the future you imagine is just that. Your imagination. I see something different. A skilled Originium arts caster can destroy a building. 3 skilled casters can suppress an entire city block. What would happen if you joined the power of 10 people, 100 people, 1,000 people? Nothing under the sun will escape its gaze. The strongest fortress will be little more than a toy that it could crush with a thought. As for the people you care about, the ones you call friends, they will never be more than test subjects in the eyes of those who want to harness that technology. Those who fail will be the lucky ones. They'll be ignored, allowed to live and die on their own. A worse fate befalls those who succeed. The day their experiment succeeds, they'll be doomed to live under the watchful eyes of corporations and governments.
Olivia, I've never seen you like this.
This anger. Silence can feel her own anger, like a humming in her mind. Scenes from the past flashes across her eyes as she feels her reason and calm disintegrate.
You may have changed their destiny, but at what price? They'll lose their freedom forever, their lives no longer their own.
I'll protect them, if it costs my very life.
Killing you, right here, right now, just might be the best for everyone.
If that's your consensus, then I won't resist.
Don't lose your head, Sonny.
Lose my head, Doc? I'm calmer than I've ever been. Dorothy Franks? I gotta admit, picture of the future you're painting has some appeal. Same as how I almost walked into your lab. You don't know how many times I thought about taking your hand.
Why didn't you?
Because my future belongs to me. Things you say, not to mention the look of you there. The more welcoming the whole deer, the clearer I see it. You're controlling this. It's harder to break out of a sweet dream than a nightmare. Maybe you're living that dream, Director Franks. But the rest of us are here, facing reality. Doc Silence was right. Experiment like this should never have existed to begin with. The lands across our world have given birth to enough madness. This kind of madness ought to get buried deep and never dug up again. Whatever it costs. We gotta put a stop to this.
Olivia, make Sonny listen. Whatever came of it, Dorothy was only trying to help these people. Even if I thought she needed to be stopped, to be punished, it shouldn't end like this. Not by the ones she truly loved.
Sonny. Joyce? You're awake? Don't hurt Director Franks.
Synchronization failed. The situation at Site 359 may be worse than we thought.
Are you alright?
Thank you for the help, Doctor. I can feel my legs now.
Ferdinand is working with more powerful forces.
You know who Ferdinand is working with, don't you, Saria? The power armor you've been tracking just might end up in the hands of those who most need cutting-edge weaponry.
You've seen them. Evidence?
You'll have it. That warmth I felt back there. That was a little wishful thinking on my part, huh? I put my life on the line to get the evidence you wanted.
Our hypothesis was right. Ferdinand is no longer hiding his ambition.
He's leveraging this experience to garner support.
And he'll use it to seize control of Rhine Lab. We have to find Kristen. She's Ferdinand's prime target. Did you get my last message, Saria?
My contacts inside Rhine say everything is normal.
That's because they're used to Control's absence. Ferdinand's been planning this for years, undermining Control's authority little by little. This experiment is the last step. Or maybe not the last one. I hadn't been in contact with Kristen for a week before they got me.
What about the site?
I wouldn't be too worried about Dr. Silence. I still remember the time she got the upper hand of me. This is no time for indecision, Saria. You have to make a choice.
This is no multiple choice question, Doctor. The key to resolving this situation at the site is Ferdinand, and the key to taking care of Ferdinand lies before us.
Let's go seize the control of Rhine.
Sonny, we did this of our own volition.
I don't get it, Doc Moore. Who are you talking for here?
Message. I received a message, one that is different from the previous ones. Does your head hurt again, Joyce? There is nothing wrong with me physically, Dr. Silence. Detecting unexpected data transmission. Processing.
Data?
Yes. Sonny, we all know. This is a gamble. The results are unpredictable, but this was our choice. Data transmission terminated. Analysis indicates that Sonny is the intended recipient.
Doc Moore, you're talking like one of the test subjects lying there.
Hypothesis cannot be confirmed. The source of the data is unknown. I simply sensed it.
Doc Silence, is she alright? Doc Moore can hear my friends?
Joyce, was your use of the word sense intentional? Yes, Dr. Silence. The content of the dream has changed. What did you see? Analysis failed.
Your eyes look different. Are you feeling sad?
Detecting signal fluctuations in peripheral system. Della Reed, are you thinking of her again? Does device number 9 have something to do with Director Frank's experiments? Motive, emotion, not logical connections. Dr. Silence, I sense that this was our own choice. Your own choice? Sonny, if I guarantee that I will do all that can be done to correct the wrongs, will you let Dorothy Franks go?
Listen, Doc Silence. We appreciate your help getting us here, and that you got us to the truth of the experiments. We can definitely believe you're on our side. But can you really be sure she won't start it all back up again?
No, I can't. But if she does, I will handle her for you.
Phew. The experiments has been suspended. Dorothy is unharmed, and the test subjects are regaining consciousness. I still find all this hard to believe.
There is no cause for alarm. Emotional fluctuations are normal.
You woke up just in time, Joyce. I've never seen Olivia that angry. I thought she would just leave Dorothy to her own devices. But I still don't understand how you heard the voices of the test subjects. Their consciousness were linked to Dorothy's half. But how did you get involved? Didn't you say Device 9 had nothing to do with the hub?
Insufficient data available. But I heard the voice of Mr. Myers when I woke up from my dream.
When you woke up, the conflict in the corridor? Why didn't that wake you, when the battle before didn't? This is also strange. Anyway, I guess all's well that ends well, thanks to Olivia.
Dr. Silence has met expectations.
She changed so much. Can't you think of it? When I first met her, she was just one of many students you'd see on a college campus. Shy, introverted, unremarkable.
This description matches my memory.
I could hardly recognize her when she was pressing Dorothy for answers, only to step in to protect her. It was like I saw a shadow of someone else.
That of Director Saria.
How did you know? Don't tell Olivia I said that.
Dr. Silence won't let this affect her friendship with you.
I know, but as her friend, I don't want to remind her of her unpleasant past.
Understood.
Let's go. I should finish my job too. Communications have yet to be restored. Not good. The boss and my sister. How many messages had I been getting?
Please come with me, Director Franks. It's time to leave.
One moment, please. With the experiment halted, they will wipe this lab off the map. There's something I have to take with me.
It's a photo?
Yes.
A photo of a group of pioneers. Is this girl you?
I meant every word I said to Sonny. My mother, my whole family, they were all pioneers. From a young age, I heard them talk about their dreams and saw their struggles with my own eyes. They gave me a chance to chase my own dreams. But most pioneers will never know the luck that came to me.
What happened to your family?
Most of them have left me. When I was invited to attend Ironforge Polytechnic summer camp for talented students, a catastrophe destroyed my mother's camp. She never heard about my miraculous acceptance or my scholarship.
I'm sorry.
Was it really the right choice to stop these experiments? Those pioneers, those whose lives hang by a thread, they live each day not knowing if they'll see the next. I could have helped them. They didn't have to be swallowed up by the sand and despair like my family was.
Why do you ask this, Silence? Without our experiments, the child would not have lasted more than a few days after leaving Hayden 1. We saved her life. She wants for nothing, and will contribute to scientific advancement. How lucky is she compared to all those children who die of horripathy in the barren lands? I trusted you, put you in charge of her. Yet you make such petty accusations towards me, towards science itself?
I don't know. This is not a question for me to answer. Joyce reminded me. I should not judge things by my own standards, even if I can never accept what you did. Did we not choose to be tormented by uncertainty and self-doubt? As researchers, it's our duty to seek the answers ourselves.
Is everything ready?
Our team has entered the site and is approaching the lab area.
Good. Get ready. Colonel, there have been delays, but if you give me a little more time...
You never told me there were other people at the site, Clooney.
Do you mean the pharmaceutical company? There's nothing to worry about. They are partnered with Rhine Lab. I
don't need your promises. All I need here is results.
I apologize. This is just a small hiccup.
If you can deliver results, then you have to at least stop making trouble for me. You'd do well to remember that.
Can we proceed, Director Clooney?
We don't have a choice.
Understood.
One more thing. Put me on SpecCom.
Huh. Communications have been restored?
Elena.
Director? I'm so glad it's you. I've been trying to reach you. Did you get my message? I put everything that happened here in my report. Something's wrong with Dorothy. Director Frank's experiments, but Silence and I have things under control. We settled things with the pioneers. They're leaving the labs as we speak.
I know.
You do? Oh, wow.
You did your job. The cleanup detail is on the way in.
Defense? They're finally here? Phew, that's a relief. I was worried about the transmitter we've been storing here.
They know what to do.
I should stay and help, next to Dorothy. I'm the most familiar with these experiments.
I am at the observation station, Elena. 2 directors are more than enough to handle the situation. Don't you agree?
That's not what I meant.
Then listen to me and leave the site immediately.
May I ask why?
No, you may not waste my time with meaningless questions. I want you in the control room now.
Yes, sir.
Is there a problem, researcher Urbica?
The director, Ferdinand, wants me to leave immediately.
Leave?
Go and let Olivia know that the defense section is coming.
What about you? Are you leaving?
Something's not right with the director. If he didn't know how far Dorothy went, why is he completely unconcerned about what happened to the experiments?
Rect Clooney, Miss Urbica is not leaving the labs. Should we adjust the plan?
No. Proceed.
Is everybody out?
Yes, sir.
Next.
What are they doing?
They say it's a precautionary measure. Probably a sedative or something. Guess we made a little too much noise, huh?
Don't forget what I said. If anyone asks, I was the one behind everything.
Don't worry. No one's letting you take all the credit.
But
Next.
Sony Romano,
Wasn't asking for your name.
tell your leader that I take sole responsibility for the kidnapping.
Right hand.
Are you gonna get to it after the injection? What the? Dr. Baker? Why'd you push me?
Don't take the shot.
You're interfering with our work, researcher.
I developed that stab in that syringe. Need me to explain what it's for?
Huh? Aren't they with you in Doc Silence?
Why do you always doubt the people you should trust? When you're so eager to trust people you should doubt. Take that band off, quick!
The treatment wristband?
I remember why Joyce woke up when I saw the syringe in their hands. It's the treatment bands. The ones you got had been modified. There's a sensor on them similar to the equipment in Dorothy's lab. If it comes into contact with transmitter, I need to report to the director. Someone is behind all this. Someone is behind all this. Using... Damn it! Communications are down again?
What's the matter?
I get it now. All this time.
Dr. Bika, are you okay? Are you crying?
Crying? No, it's not important. This isn't over, Sonny. Dorothy was never your enemy.
Hiya! Make sure to hit us a likey and subscribe to VoiceKnights so you get to see more voice works done by the lovely people behind the channel. Wouldn't want to miss that, right?